Hey everyone! Today I am making 5 cards using this background stamp and these Distress Oxide inks. I actually only used 3 of them, not 5. So the stamp is a stamp by Hero Arts. It's their big cling stamp and it's called Starflakes. So I go ahead and get that all in my MISTI, and then using my ink dauber there, I am adding 3 colors of distressed ink onto that stamp and stamping it onto a panel. So I'm using Tattered Rose, Victorian Velvet, and Seedless Preserves. And the Tattered Rose that I have is not a very juicy one, so I had to go over that quite a few times with that one. The second panel, I just use a couple different inks. Took a few times to get that. Now I cleaned the stamp off and then I just went on with the lightest, the Tattered Rose ink, and just did the entire panel in Tattered Rose. And then without cleaning the stamp, because I'm using a darker color, I went ahead with the Victorian Velvet, inked that up, did a panel, and then did another panel with the Seedless Preserves. So all the panels are done, and I'm going to die cut some words, and each of these word dies has a shadow die with it. So this first set that I've cut out are, what are they called? Bitty Buzzwords by Honeybee Stamps. And so I cut several different words out there all in white cardstock. And then I do bring in a different die as well. You'll see in a moment that Big Hello die by Pink and Main. So I cut that out also with white cardstock. And then I'm going ahead and inking up some of the words with the Tattered Rose and some with the Victorian Velvet. And then I think I do 3 of them with the Seedless Preserves. So it did take me a bit of time to ink everything up. But it was kind of nice to do some different cards because I've been doing Christmas cards so much in the last while, and I have so many Christmas cards made that I was planning to send out. But with the Canada Post strike, I'm not sure that any of them will get sent out except to the local people here in Kamloops. But anyways, it was fun, again, making some different kinds of cards. I have a few hellos and a thanks and a hello friend and a happy birthday. So now I'm cutting the panels down because I wanted a little bit of a border, so I didn't show you the boring video of cutting all the panels down. But I cut all of them down, and then I'm just gluing all of the words onto their shadows. And once that is done, then I will start. Next I put the panels onto the card bases. I am thankful for my Barely Art glue, which has this nice little fine precision tip on it. I did notice that the little tittle for the eye on friend was not on there, so I did find it and I inked it up and added it on. So now I'm going ahead with the same inks again and just doing the border around the cards. 3 of them I do in the Seedless Preserves and 1 each in the other 2. Just adds a little bit extra to the cards, I think, makes the words stand out better. So using my score tape to adhere the card base on, or the card panel onto the card base. And then doing the second one. The other inks were still drying, the darker ones, so I'm just using the Barely Art glue and gluing the sentiments onto these 2 that were dry. And now these ones are dry enough to add the panels. So as these ones are all in place, then you will see that I start to add the words onto these cards. I did decide to put some water droplet gems onto these, so I've positioned them all and now I'm just gluing them all down. I always struggle with the placement of the gems, so hopefully they look all right. And here are the finished cards. Hello, friend. Thanks. And then we've got a happy birthday. Those are always needed. The big hello. I like that one because it kind of fills the card up. And then hugs. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.